But to answer your question, is I would direct you to the message that Dr. King gave us on April 3rd, 1968. Because I've been with people who have told me that story about Dr. King that last day of his life. Dr. King, his last day of his life, was very tired. He had to go back to Memphis, which interesting, isn't it? Memphis, Menes, Hikupata, an Egyptian name. Interesting that he would go back to Memphis a second time. Memphis being Ptah, where the hill rises up and consciousness sits atop. This story of Memphis. The message that he gave us was that, well, the thing that people told me is that Martin Luther King was very tired. And he went to bed a little agitated, a little aggravated, a little high-strung. And they said that when he woke up, there was a totally different person that woke up. He was calm, he was collect. There was something about his persona that was very different from the person that went to sleep. He gathered his things and he went to the ballroom or wherever he went to give that speech. And he said a lot of things, but the thing that is most key to us is the last 1 minute and 17 seconds of his life. He said that he had gone, he said he didn't know what was going to happen. By the way, they also edit out that second thing he said after that. He said, 'cause we got some sick white brothers out there, but they edit that out. Yes. He said, I don't know what's going to happen with me now. We got some sick white brothers out there. But he said, I want you to know tonight that God has allowed, or the creative force had allowed him to go to the mountaintop. And that he had looked over, and that he had seen the promised land. He said that he wasn't worried about anybody or anything, but that he wanted us to know that night that we as a people would get to the promised land.